All right, ready to go here. So in now for the Angels, Maikel Garcia. That clips the zone, and the 2025 season is off and running. Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit for the Angels.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Up the middle, and that one handled.
Fires to first in time.
2 down, bases empty. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Foul ball. Two outs, bases empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. Sends it to first, and that is that. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm good.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one lifted to left. Noel. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Cole Keith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And it's fouled away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Willy Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's a ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keith. Over to first.
Yep, got him.
And they get Adames for the out. Here's Sean Murphy.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And next for the Angels, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Woo, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit for the Angels. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. And the slider just misses.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Well, at
strike.
that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners on first and third, 2 away here on opening day.
Okay.
Way high there, and it's 3-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki running hard for it. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Langoliers collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside.
1-2.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rooker. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. And now it's Jose Siri. Woo, back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Myers makes the grab for the second out. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Just missed. And a foul ball. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte. That one fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Siri makes the catch. One away. And now, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Suzuki, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that skips in the dirt. Just misses with that one.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. 0 for 1 so far. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Matt Olson. A single his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 6-0. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the third and final game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri makes the catch, inning over. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Willy Adames stands in.
These Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. So now here's the DH, Sean Murphy. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Brent Rooker, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nope, that's foul.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground to short, Marte. Now a jump throw, and he's safe at first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but, man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Rooker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left, Marte zips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Ground ball up the middle. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Christian Yelich. And there's a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, caught. The throw in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. There's a swing and a drive. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Chop to third. Slinging it to first in time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Seiya Suzuki. That one found hard the other way.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball still 0-2. And Devers hits that one. Siri in position. And there's one away. Digging in, Colt Keith, 1 for 2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Hard ground ball base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Next for Cincinnati, Alec Burleson. Swung on, belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Austin Wells, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Wells, in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. You're fit. Your outfit, you're fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to...
That's strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now, Jake Myers. That one down the line. And foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately,
that one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. And a foul ball. Next pitch,
Ball
a slider that
outside.
misses outside. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to
He's up.
first. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one
That's
is
inside. That's a ball.
One out, base is empty. Langoliers tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Just
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off. He was late. Langoliers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Hit 3.
Willie Adames stands in. Check
What?
swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Bush on the run, sends it over to
Got him.
first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Queens, and on the mound now, number 61.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to
ball.
Horace Mann High School. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And that one popped in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit in the air out to center field. 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And now Michael Bush. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. So here's Murphy now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, here's an interesting stat on
0-1.
Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only
1-1.
Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And that's in the
2-2.
dirt.
Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Brent Rooker in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Soderstrom takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Lenny and Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bush gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Just missed. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He brought it back. So up next for New York, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Spencer Steer stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball.
Aranda stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Siri in position. They got it for out number 2. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. The other way. So 2 on with 2 away. Yeah, the batter now, Rhys Hines. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Jhonkensy Noel. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
That one not close, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing.
No,
every
that's
pitch
outside.
needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And here is Jose Siri. Foul ball there. Darvish delivers. Outside with a breaking ball. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Michael Garcia will hit next. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Angels retired. 1, 2, 3. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rooker puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Michael Busch up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. That is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Shea Langoliers. First pitch misses.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball outside.
And it is 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off down the right side. And a 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
That's a ball. Full count.
And that's ball 4.
In. Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Heading for the plate. Safe.
He's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Murphy stands in here, takes ball one low.
Yeehaw!
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And a breaking ball
out.
misses outside. Over to Story for one, and that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's Trevor Story now. And that one ripped into right. Nabs it, one away. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Well struck left field. That's back. Gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Spencer Steer up now for the Mets. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Rooker makes the grab. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Darvish back to work. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Goes down looking. And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul out of play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Noel, 23 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Beatty tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Rhys Hines. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper
swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 3-1. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Now fly ball to right center. Rooker moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. That one's in there, and that's strike one. In the air, center field. Siri in position. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Top of the sixth inning. So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
So the lineup flips over, and next for L.A., Michael Garcia. And that one is inside ball one. And another ball.
The count.
Hauls it in, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now two balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. That misses the zone, and that's ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hines on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's Trevor Story. And that one hammered. Siri going back on this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first. Digging for two. The throw into second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Chopped left side. Adames. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Junior Caminero. Oh, that got away from him.
Take your base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Willy Adames, the next to hit for the Angels. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips to second. That's one. Back to first. And that is a double play. Here's Sean Murphy.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Slider right there.
0-1.
The Halos trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it into the second deck, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Fair ball.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rooker settles underneath it, and there's one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 3. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Michael Busch up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Siri in and to his right. And that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Herget back to work. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base knock center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job.
And it gets by him.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Maikel Garcia. First pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Gets to it onto first. And they get out of the jam well. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. See you later. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Jonathan Aranda up now for the Mets. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Spencer Steer. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe. And now Bader up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Hines
No balls,
off
1
of first
strike.
with 2 away. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
That one the other way. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double. Tyler Soderstrom up now for the Mets. Strike in the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and they're happy to just get off. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 10-2. Now here is Willy Adames. And first offering is fouled off.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Soderstrom snags it for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the DH, Sean Murphy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top of the 9th. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching.
Hines on the move towards the line. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets.